y'all doing? Anointed Billionaire Queen, back with another episode, Thoughts of the Anointed. I have another word to give you, but this one I wanted to get out first because I actually almost forgot this word, and I asked the Holy Spirit to bring it back in my remembrance, and so it has. So therefore, let me give it to you, because I don't know. I was talking to the Holy Spirit, and having quiet time. And at some points in my life, I just felt like I can't do this. Like, why do I got to be the generational curse breaker? Why do I have to be I can't do this. Like, I just can't. And the Holy Spirit kind of downloaded this in my spirit, and we had a nice little dialogue. He was like, it was like, how you watched, again, referring to movies that I have already seen or that have piqued my interest. How, I forgot the boy name. How in Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, I said, yeah, remember how the boy got through the portal, but he kept going back and conversing with these people, and he told Miss Peregrine, "Oh, I'm not peculiar," and she looked at him and was just like, okay. The Holy Spirit was like, you remember when you kept telling yourself there's nothing special about you? Like you just not even average. You just don't understand your existence. I said, yeah, because I don't. That's why certain people have been brought into your life, to tell you that you are, so you can tap into it, so you can ask the Holy Spirit, so you can ask God what this peculiarity, what this gift is, and how you're supposed to use it. But yet at the same time, because of the environment that you're in, they don't want you to know, let alone break the curses that their ancestors or somebody or even at one point in their life prayed that would end. They're content wallowing in their misery. They're content being the victim and complaining about it. That's why I had to bring certain people around you to tell you, you are peculiar. It's okay. And this is what provoked you to ask questions. Why am I peculiar? What is my purpose? This, is, and the third, and the fourth, and the fifth. That's why you have your midwives and Mordecais. And that's what I did with creating this outlet that is the hen house, that is the anointed thoughts, to let others know that, hey, you don't think you're peculiar, but thank you, Holy Spirit. You're the only one that has access to certain things that the people need so they can be free. But the people around you don't want you to have access to it, because they know that once you have access to it and you say open and granted and open up what is in you to give to the world, there could be no complaints or excuses that they didn't have, or nobody was there to help them. You helped them, but they just didn't want to take the help that was given and build upon it. You have access to these breakthroughs, miracles, signs, and wonders that are going to come out of you, that only you can access, that only your peculiarities can see. Like, let me go back and help y'all, because the boy in this movie, he is the only one that can see the monsters and the demons. He's the only one that can see the hollows. And they're these tall, skinny little things with no eyes, and they just look disgusting. They look disrespectful. None of the other peculiar children can see this thing, this entity, but him. And first of all, going back even further, the only way you can go or enter a loop, only if you are peculiar. So you have some Christians, some godly peculiar children, that they can see things. They can be past, present, and future. They can see that, hey, something is coming, and this is that, and this is. They can see that. They can have access to a level of anointing that not everybody else does. And I said, come on, talk to me, Holy Spirit. And I was just intrigued by this. I said, first of all, you have to be gifted to have access to to be able to commune a certain way, to get certain answers, because you're being trusted to relay this message to the people and break it down for them so that it's digestible and edible for them. I said, okay. After you grant access, you have your Mordecais and your midwives, and you have your other peculiar children, or in my case, another Miss Peregrine, or my hens, that's what I call them. My hens that tell you, that can look at you and be like, you're gifted. You are. Matter of fact, have you done this? Have you had this? Have you been having dreams lately? You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And actually can help you and nurture that and help you develop and grow it. I say, yeah, and what about it? He was like, but you keep saying that you're not special. I said, special in a way that could possibly get somebody a check, but, and I don't mean the good kind of check. I mean the check the disability check. I said, it's not helping me. Everything that I'm gifted at, it's not helping me financially. Like, I'm not, now if it was helping me financially, all right, that's a gift. He was like, you think it's too small again. All those, everything that you've been gifted in, especially when they're not tangible and you can't touch them on earth, that's the treasures and stuff you have laid up for you in heaven. I said, but to sit up here and say that you are not, because it hasn't fully bloomed and blossomed yet. You haven't fully developed yet. Once you fully develop, and even after a certain point, you can be good, but there's always room for improvement. So even when you get up there, old in age, there's always room for improvement. And I said, okay. So for those that think that every mundane thing they do is not adding up to nothing, those little things matter. Those little things are going to add up. You got to go through the process slow so you can be weaned of this and this can be ushered in and you can nurture it and be like, hey, this is what I used to. I didn't used to do this anymore, but now the things that you used to do, you don't even have a taste for. So keep going. Because please believe there's not going to be, I pray to God, I'm not going to always get on here with twists and be in my room and have on a little moo and talk to y'all, or even my bonnet. There's not going to be, I'm not going to always come to y'all like this and y'all see me, but y'all are seeing me from the beginning. And I thank y'all. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing. But that's a word of encouragement to y'all today, this weekend. Your life has purpose. You are special. You are peculiar. Y'all stay gifted and heavily lifted.